friends. So today I'm going to show you all the features that the touchscreen display has in Ford Freestyle Titanium Plus. So once you start this vehicle, you can see this screen which automatically comes up, and there is a button in the left side and there is also a button in the right side. So if I want to switch this off, I just have to press this button one time. So here it is. Now the system is off and we can see that only the date and the time of the system. And if I want to again switch it on, I just have to press this button and now it comes back to that same screen. Now once we see over here, we have a number of options in the bottom side, which is media, radio, phone, navigation and settings. So in media we have these options and it contains of sources. So when I click on sources, there is a USB button, there is a video, USB video, there is a Bluetooth and there is an aux cable. So in USB music, when I attach the USB pen drive, it fetches all the music. In USB video, the videos which are there, the pen drive can be played from this. From the Bluetooth you can play all the music, only the music files from your phone. And with aux cable also you can play the music system with the aux cable. Now if you go back, since I have not connected any Bluetooth device, it shows like this. Once you connect, you will be able to see all the options that the device has. Now in the radio button, you will have an option of FM and AM and some scan and presets. So once you set these, you can listen to the radio, which is pretty much okay, I believe. In the phone, since right now there are no Bluetooth devices connected, so I'll just try to connect the device right now. So I have a phone, another phone, and I'll try to connect it. So here is the phone and I'll connect to the phone. And once it is connected, you can see it's connected with this is the Bluetooth device. Yeah, so I'm just dialing a random number from here. So I just press this number and I press the dial button.
The number you have dialed is invalid. Please check the number.
So instantly you can also listen to the audio and the sound quality, which was I think very much great in this one. So yeah, then you have some options of recent and contacts, which I'm obviously not disclosing right now for obvious reasons. And yeah, that is it in the phone calls. Now in the next tab we have navigation. So once I click the navigation, you will have an instruction that I cannot operate while I'm driving and park your vehicle, and some disclaimer from Ford, so which I have to just accept it. So once I accept it, it takes a little bit of around 2 to 3 seconds to load. And now this is not Google Maps, but this is the maps from Ford, and it is not as great as Google Maps, but it is quite useful. Okay, so in the maps there is a plus and a minus option for zoom in and zoom out, and we can also use the touch screen over here, which is quite smooth. Yeah, it's quite smooth and it gives me a quite good perspective. And so on the options over here, I can see there are a variety of options like language, voice, distance and time, map appearance, driver assists, route settings, and reset to defaults, about and quit Navi maps. In route settings, I can see there are a few good options like live traffic, automatically reroute using live traffic data, avoid en route highways, narrow road, ferries, toll roads. In driver assist, I can see some other things like speed alerts, traffic signs, POI along the route, signposts, junction views. And then there is a map appearance, distance and time is fine. There's a few voices of different people and in different languages, and there's a like this. So this is from the Navi maps. The screen is quite smooth. I can zoom in and zoom out quite nicely. It's quite nice. And again, to go back, I can either press any of the buttons over here, or I can press it from here, quick Navi maps, and it brings back me to the same old screen. And then there is also a settings tab in the end, and the settings consist of sound, clock, display, general, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and info. So in the sound, I can see this is a very useful feature which I found. So I can actually move this one to the front side, and which will basically make my front two speakers to operate. If I move it to the back side, it will be using my back speakers. If I click over here or here, it automatically detects the sound. So if there are a number of passengers traveling who don't want to listen to music, you probably can use the front speakers, and they will not be hearing. They'll be hearing, but in a very low sound. So this is also quite a good option. There's also a loudness on or off option, and which basically increases the bass in your music. Apart from that, in clock, okay, I think I missed a feature over here. In sound, there is also an equalizer, and you can see some customs. You can set it. There's also classical, popular, jazz, and rock. So I like rock, I think. And then you have, that's it in the sound. In the clock, you have some options of 24-hour system, time zone. Other than that, in display you have a brightness on, higher and lower brightness. In the screen display, there is an option to switch off the screen, and you can also switch off through a button over here. And if I press this, it becomes on. So if I again press this, it is off, and again it's on. And then there are a few modes. There is auto dim, which automatically dims if it understands that the atmosphere is dim. And then there is, in the general, there is auto switch to Navi and other voice prompt. There is map update, system reset, factory data reset, user manual. Now in the next one, the Bluetooth, there is auto download contacts, Bluetooth name, view devices. And in the Wi-Fi, you can connect this thing to the Wi-Fi. So to update the various software and over the air updates. And info, you have basically the model number and all the other stuffs. So this were the options, and basically the best thing which I like is all the options that you're using in the touchscreen is also available by a physical button. So if I press the home button, I directly go into the home screen. Then there is also a play and pause button. There is a navigation button over here. So if I press the navigation button, it automatically brings me to the map, and it automatically opens the map. There is a music button over here, and there is a radio button over here, and there is a mute button. There is a screen on and screen off button, and this is a phone button, and then there's a scan button. So that's it. And this is for tuning the radio, and this is for volume. So which is I found this sound system quite useful and easy to use. And the touchscreen is actually, it's quite a smooth touchscreen. You can just see the numbers that I'm dialing. It is very smooth. I found it very responsive. It's user friendly. So I think I have covered most of the things and almost all the things which this display offers us. And this vehicle is Ford Freestyle Titanium Plus. So thank you.